All right, fellas, it's early morning here. No one's even at the house yet besides me. This is the stuff they done before I even got here. Look how killer this looks. So they actually ended up doing the gravel under the AC unit. So now from the side of the house, look how beautiful that is. Absolutely beautiful. So that's done. Over here, they ended up spray painting this white so it's not black anymore. It goes right with the other gutter. Right now, they're taking a bunch of soil out so the rock fits perfectly in there. The turf, as you know, is all done from last episode. Look how beautiful that looks. I'll show more of that in just a little bit when David gets here with the camera. I'm literally filming on my phone right now. Shout out to Apple for the new iPhone quality because it's actually pretty dope. Yeah, quick rundown on the backyard. It's coming along. These guys are hard workers, that is for sure. Check this out. Now that this gravel is being incorporated into this, it makes this whole side match up with it. See that? And then all this is gonna be the same gravel. So dope. So this sand right here, you said is 20 to 30 grade?
20 to 30 grade, yes.
Yeah. So that right there is what makes all these little pieces of grass stick up?
Stand up, yes. And it adds weight to it, so it keeps it down. I'm doing this by hand because...
You're gonna do the whole thing by hand?
Not all of it, just right at the edges.
Yeah.
The rest of it, it'll be done with the spreader. We have a spreader here.
Wow. Oh yeah, you could definitely tell. You could definitely tell. It makes that much of a difference, you think?
Big time. Yeah.
Big time? So the amount of sand is... I did not even realize that. Look at this. First of all, look how amazing this looks. Compared to mulch, so much better. Mr. V over here also just mentioned that even if this falls into the pond, it's rock. So if mulch falls in, not only can it be chemicalized, but it also will just float and become like super nasty and soggy. This is rock. It's gonna sink to the bottom, grow algae, and look just like any other rock that's at the bottom of the pond already. As you can see right here, before there was a giant palm tree, you barely could get through here, and now it's an open patio. So much room, you can easily walk through, and that leads you right on into our pathway down to the backyard. This is all turf, literally artificial grass. Looks real, but it's artificial, no maintenance whatsoever. Prep work is super important to get this turf down. I, as you know, dug 3 different ponds. Here's 1, here's 2, and here's 3. 3 different ponds in this backyard previously, before we did this project. All 3 of those ponds, where do you think the dirt went to those ponds? In this backyard. Look how high the dirt line was. It was up here. That's at least 6 inches they had to remove out of this backyard in order to do the installation of the turf correctly, and they did every bit of that. They actually took 3 different truckloads out of this backyard, which is mind-blowing. The amount of work these guys did is incredible. Okay, they even went to the extent to, look at the air vent, the AC unit. Even the AC unit, they trimmed it. It looks so dang good. Look how sharp it is. But over here, let's get to the dang ponds. Am I right? Come on. The stepping stones stop, and you just open up to this beautiful backyard. Absolutely insane. So from above, you can actually see right now, this is before the build. And in just days, 5 days to be exact, this is what it has now turned into. It's absolutely beautiful. I couldn't ask for much more, obviously. And that is just that side of the yard. I can't even wait to get into the other side. Look at all this open green. There's a lot of turf, and it makes the space so much bigger. Before, it felt like it was much smaller. Now, it's much more open. The dogs even love it. Watch this. But listen, hear me out. This company, Complete Synthetic Turf, and I don't mean to make this sound like an ad. I literally just love them so much. That's how cool these guys were. They worked very hard, and I really just want to give the company the respect that they earn. They're a super, super dope company. Here's what gives me the reason to do so even more. After they laid the turf, I need an extension cord to run this pond. I plugged it in, it was over the turf. I'm like, yo, I can't have an extension cord run over this beautiful turf the whole time. The guy, without a second thought, cut the turf, pulled it up, put the extension cord under, ran it, folded it back over, sealed it back together, and you can't even tell about the seal. Hey, where's the seal? Where's the seal? We don't know. I guess that's how good the seaming is they do. I could never do it myself. That extension cord about an hour later just shut off. Just didn't work. Brand new out of the package, it just didn't work. So I said, oh dude, like it's not pumping. We need this for the reveal. And without a second thought, the guy goes, You got another extension cord? I'll do it again. He comes over here, cuts this way. See, there's the orange extension cord. Goes right here and goes along the whole entire fence. Pulls all this up and pretty much has to pull like all the nails out of the ground, but he did it, and he did it like nothing. So he went from all the way over there and just went this way and ran the extension cord so that I can have this pond running. And it's literally invisible. Try to tell me where an extension cord is. Just can't tell. Fabuloso. All right, let's go on to this side of the backyard. All right, in on here. Look at this. This is my favorite part of the whole backyard. By the way, I believe this right here was a big part of the whole entire change up. This right here is like, it's a slate rock, just cut into smaller pieces. Instead of mulch, we used that, and it came out amazing. As you can see, it's much harder for weeds to come through because it's flat, and they kind of line up like that. But shout out to Complete Synthetic Turf for literally killing it in this backyard. I'm about to roll all the before and after shots, which is the biggest part of this whole entire series. Seeing how it looked before and after right next to each other with the same shot, it's gonna be insane. So in just a second, I'm gonna roll those, but I just want to say a big shout out to Complete Synthetic Turf once again. Thank you so much to all the guys that came out. They were just incredible. Obviously, we met them the day they got here, and by the time they left, I would definitely consider them friends. So, especially V, I want to give a big shout out to Vilmar. Thank you so much, man. He is the owner, and he couldn't have been a nicer guy. The whole team in general, hardworking people, super cool guys. I'm hopefully gonna have them out at my house eventually here shortly. Couldn't be any more happier. 5-star review for sure. I'm in love with this backyard. I'm absolutely stoked. Couldn't say it enough. I don't want to talk too much because this has already been enough talking. Let's roll the before and the after shots. Here we go.